y'all, welcome to my channel. I am back with another video. You can already tell by the title, but today I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite spring and summer fragrances. I'll also be doing a giveaway of one of the fragrances mentioned in honor of my 500 subscriber milestone. So make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video so you don't miss any details. Okay, y'all, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm not gonna hold y'all, so let's go ahead and get into it. Valentino Coral Fantasy. Y'all, I cannot tell you enough how much I love this fragrance. And honestly, I don't even gotta tell y'all, you can tell by the dent in this bottle. Y'all, look at this dent. I have used this perfume so much. And the funny thing is, I think this is a relatively new fragrance. If I'm not mistaken, this came out last year around the springtime. So when I pre-ordered this, I got this in the 1 ounce size. And when it finally came in the mail and I got my nose on it, I knew that I should have got the biggest size. I was spraying this non-stop all spring and summer last year. So how I would describe Valentino Coral Fantasy is a fruity, sweet, fresh, and citrusy fragrance. Now, what I will say about this is that it is fresh and citrusy, but it is not as fresh and as bright as a Dolce & Gabbana light blue. This is giving a little more fruity, a little more sweet, which actually I prefer. If you've been on my channel before, you know I'm not a huge fan of super fresh and clean fragrances. This is not giving fresh and clean. This is giving fruity, sweet, citrusy. I don't know the exact notes in here. I'll put them somewhere on the screen. This perfume just makes me so happy. Like, it puts a big old smile on my face. Perfume like is everything. I highly recommend this for the spring and summer months. If you have not gotten your nose on this, go to Sephora, test it out, and I guarantee if you like fruity, sweet, and citrusy fragrances, you will definitely like this. So let's talk about Tom Ford Bitter Peach. Y'all, yes, I have the travel size. I was not paying $400 for the full size. Beyonce is going on tour. Drake is going on tour. We need to save our coin. Anyway, Bitter Peach is a really interesting fragrance for me. I love this fragrance for the spring and summer, but although the name is Bitter Peach, the peach is not a very sweet peach. It's exactly what the name is. It's a bitter peach. I would describe this as an earthy, fruity, slightly sweet scent. This is not an overly sweet fragrance. If you like sweet, fruity fragrances like a Coral Fantasy, then this may not be for you. So like I said, this is a very earthy, fruity, slightly sweet fragrance. And I think what makes this come off a little earthy is the patchouli in here. Okay, let me put y'all on real quick. A layering combo for Tom Ford Bitter Peach that will just be so top tier this spring and summer is Bitter Peach and Coral Fantasy. So I wear whatever fragrance I want. I don't really trip off of the different seasons. So I've been wearing the combination of Tom Ford Bitter Peach and Coral Fantasy. And you guys, that is one of my favorite layering combinations. The Coral Fantasy just brings out the sweetness of the peach in Tom Ford Bitter Peach, and it just sweetens it up a little bit. The patchouli in here kind of tones down the brightness of Coral Fantasy without doing too much. This is everything. I absolutely love this fragrance on its own, but it is everything when you pair it with Coral Fantasy. Mugler Angel Nova is next on the list, and you guys, this is another fragrance that just makes me so happy. I just love those fragrances that can just put a smile on your face and they make you think about something. This is one of those fragrances for me. This is a very fresh, sweet, raspberry, fruity fragrance. I think one of the top notes in here is raspberry, and if it isn't, it definitely should be, because that is what I pick up on the most. I'm kind of getting a cotton candy, sugar sweet kind of vibe, but the freshness and the citrus definitely comes through with this fragrance. This is one of those fragrances that you can put on and it'll just change your mood and brighten up your day. That is why I love this fragrance so much. Kayali Eden Juicy Apple. Y'all, look at this little travel size. It is so cute. But if you've been on my channel before, you know how I feel about Kayali fragrances and the brand in general. I love the Kayali brand. I love the bottles. They're so fun to collect. They're great layering fragrances. But this one right here is in like my top 5 Kayali fragrances. It's just something about this that is so nostalgic for me. And have y'all paired this with Kayali Vanilla 28? It's just chef's kiss. So how I would describe this fragrance is a very fruity red apple dominant scent. Definitely some other kind of fruits, maybe some berries. This is just a really good fragrance. You definitely get that juicy red apple scent. Just imagine if you were like eating a candied red apple. This is what that smells like to me. So next on the list is a perfume that I would describe as a pretty princess perfume. And this is Guerlain Girling. This is a very pretty girl fragrance. It's light, it's airy. There's some lavender in here, some florals in here. The lavender in here is very prominent. If you are not a fan of lavender, then you probably won't like this. I would say that this is giving the same vibe as the original YSL Lieb, the EDP version, because of that lavender note. Because the lavender in here is so strong and it's so prominent, for a lot of people, it might be a little bit overwhelming in the warmer weather. But for me, I actually love to wear this in the warmer weather because I am a fan of lavender. So although the lavender is very prominent in here and it's something that you can definitely smell at first spray and even throughout the fragrance, it's not very sharp. It's not very overwhelming to me because it does kind of turn a little powdery on my skin. So although the lavender is prominent, throughout the wear of the fragrance, it kind of tones down a little bit to where you can still smell the lavender, but it's mixed with like this powdery kind of note, if that makes sense. But yeah, I love lavender in my fragrances. This just makes me feel so calm. It makes me feel so pretty. It makes me feel so dainty and like a princess. I just love this fragrance and I can't wait to wear it when the weather starts warming up. Prada Paradox is another pretty floral fragrance. This is another fragrance that I have been tearing up. Look at this bottle. Look at the dent. I think this is the 1 ounce. When I first picked it up at Ulta, I got this 1 ounce size, but once I started wearing it and I realized that this was a fragrance that I was picking up frequently throughout the colder weather months, and I definitely feel like I will be picking this up in the spring and summer. This is just such an easy grab fragrance, and I should have got the biggest size. It's giving pretty girl, it's giving floral, it's giving crowd pleasing, it's giving you're gonna get a lot of compliments. Like, this fragrance is that girl. Oh, this is my baby right here. This is my new baby, and I have been wearing her like crazy. You guys, I did a review of this on my channel. I will link it down below. It might pop up somewhere on the screen, but make sure you check that video out so you can know my full and honest thoughts on this fragrance. Y'all, I love this fragrance. I don't even know what to say. I love this fragrance. This is Donna Born in Roma Intense, and she is intense, she is sexy, she is tropical in my opinion. I feel like there's some coconut in here, a little bit of pineapple. Like, it's giving me tropical vacation vibes. Like, Ariana Grande Cloud is that girl. This is clearly one of my most worn fragrances. I mean, I'm almost at the bottom of the bottle. I definitely need to get another one. This is just one of those fragrances that is easy for you to pick up and wear. You can wear it to run errands, to the farmer's market. You can wear it to the movies. You can wear it on date night. You can layer it with Kayali Vanilla 28 to kind of make it a little more sexy. The name Cloud definitely does this justice. This is a very light and airy fragrance. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's not gonna like give you a cavity kind of sweet. I think there's some whipped cream notes in here. It's a little woody in the background, but it's still very dominantly sweet, but not overly sweet. But you definitely get the sweetness is what I mean. Definitely comparable to Baccarat Rouge 540. I do not own Baccarat Rouge 540 because I actually prefer Ariana Grande Cloud right now. Baccarat Rouge 540 is definitely still a great fragrance, but if you don't have to spend all of that money, I would definitely just get Ariana Grande Cloud because they're kind of the same thing. Beyond Romance by Ralph Lauren is a fragrance that I don't hear too many people talking about, but this is one of my favorite fragrances, y'all. You can see I have definitely been using this. The dent is down there. I think this is a 3-ounce bottle. Yeah, this is a 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. I love this. It's a very simple bottle. The fragrance is very simple, but it just smells so good. Beyond Romance is a very cotton candy, sweet tooth kind of fragrance. I would definitely compare this to Burberry Her, but I will say that I think this one is more suitable for the spring and summer warm weather months because it's not as syrupy and overly sweet as Burberry Her. It gives you that same Burberry Her vibe, but at the end of the day, wear what you want when you want. Life is way too short to be saving fragrances. It kind of reminds me of going to the carnival and if they were making fresh cotton candy. Okay, y'all, so if you made it all the way towards the end, thank you so much. Now let's go ahead and get into the giveaway details. So this giveaway is in honor of me hitting that 500 subscriber milestone. I just want to show my appreciation and my love for my subscribers for just being there, supporting me, and just watching and helping me grow. I'm a newbie. I only started 4 months ago. When I did my first video, if you would have told me that I would ever hit 500 subscribers, I would not believe you. So I'll be giving away a travel size of Donna Born in Roma Intense. This is a brand new fragrance. It came out about a couple months ago. Like I said earlier, it is one of my favorite fragrances and I just love it so much. To enter into the giveaway, all you have to do is leave me a comment down below with a pink heart, subscribe to my channel, and like this video. Again, thank you guys so much for your support. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.